The bus stop with Terry Butcher and Graeme Robertson, talk us through what happened
It
there.
wasn't really a bus stop, to be honest with you. It was, if you ask any keeper, I used to say to the midfielder or the centre half, just launch it, first couple of seconds. As soon as we get the ball, launch it into the goalkeeper. And I'll go and give him a hit. And I used to do it all the time. I used to do it in England. I used to up here, and you get away with it in the first couple of seconds. And I used to smash Chris all the time. And this time I've hit Chris and he's went in the net, but he's touched it around the post. And it was a foul. I mean, I battered him. And the referee gave a corner. And I couldn't stop laughing. And so he wasn't happy. So the next time I went for it, I've just challenged the Bonnie. He could have picked up earlier than what he did. And he went to pick it up. And as he went to pick it up, he brought his arm up to try and catch me. And that's when it all kicked off, you know. I put my hands up to stop it. And then it was, but me and Chris, it was like handbags at 10 paces. And then I've walked away. As I'm backing off, I'm laughing. And Big Butcher come in and shoved me. And that's when I went back in. And then I seen Robbo coming over the top with a punch. And I thought, time to get down. Because I looked around and all my teammates were running away. You know, well, no, they would get told not to get involved. And I looked and I seen Paul McStay running towards me and I thought, God, if it's only Paul coming towards me, time to get in.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I'm in big trouble. So, Paul,
did you think that would blow up as much as it did?
No. Well, it was, I couldn't believe I get sent off. The referee crapped it, honestly. He never refereed a top game again. No. So that's how bad he made. Massive mistake. But because of that, some prosecutor decided to get involved, and it was the first time, I mean, it had to be me, didn't it? World football. The first time police ever get involved in football. And it had to be me, so. And the court case was, I mean, when I went to get charged, I couldn't believe, Big Billy phoned me and I was having a party in the house.
Not like you.
I know. And he says, who's there with you? And I says, why? He says, who's there with you? And I says, well, a couple of boys in Big Alan, McKnight. And he says, get me to drive you. And I says, you've got to drive. I said, I can't drive, I'm pissed. I was still pissed for the night before. And he says, get Big Alan to drive. Don't care if he loses his licence. And I had to drop him at, he dropped me at Bellhouston Park to one of the hotels there till we met Len Murray, the lawyer, who dealt with everyone, dealt with all the boys, Rangers boys as well, was a massive lawyer. And we had to go and get charged. And I couldn't believe it. It was like, I thought it was one of crazy. It was like incredible. There was that many press outside this police station for us to go, and we had to go in individually to get charged, and then just walk out. That was it. Just get charged. Don't say nothing. Don't reply. Don't say anything. And that was it.
Were you and the Rangers boys speaking like, I can't believe this is happening?
We're all pals. I mean, we're all pals, and then it came to court, and we couldn't leave court because of the world press. That was honestly, it was terrible. I thought I'd a mass murder or something. I'd never bought so many suits. I had to wear different suits every day because of the colours. You couldn't wear the same suit twice, couldn't you? So it was embarrassing. But we were playing Hearts on the Saturday and the Friday. Now I'm a great believer in if one was guilty, we were all guilty. But I didn't think it shouldn't. I mean, I can't remember we get charged. We inciting a riot and breach of the peace or something. It was embarrassing. And we went and it was Chris Woods guilty, and I thought, oh, well, we're all done. Teddy Butcher guilty, Francis McAvennie not guilty, and I busted laughing. And Chris is going, you started. This is the doc. And then Graeme Roberts said, Graeme Roberts not proven, and Robbo went, what's that mean? I said, they know it was you, they can't prove it. so he wasn't too happy about it. I remember he was in the dock, or he was getting it for the Scotland job, the assistant manager, and he said, you ever been in trouble? And he said, no. And they had to give him his application form back and say, are you sure about that? Because he got done, it was a criminal record. Wow. It's incredible, scary, you know. But we were all pals, and you know, the court case was it was a press, it was luxury for them. It was called Goldilocks and Three Bears. It was just brilliant. You just couldn't make it up. It was brilliant. And then of course that was when the quote saying I turned up at Edinburgh on the Friday night to the hotel, and all the boys were applauding me, and I walked in and all that. And that's when I says they couldn't even beat us in court that year. So it was good. It was a good year.
How satisfying was it to beat them Rangers that year? Because I think they were spending a lot more money than Celtic.
Money. It was massively.
What do you think it was doing to just the team spirit?
Just because it was just. I don't think many people realise the pressure it was on us, because most of the boys were Celtic supporters, and to win it, I think there's only 4 or 5 teams won it in the Centenary Year. You know, and you're in there with great company. I think Real Madrid and Barcelona and Liverpool. I think there's no many more. So it was massive, especially with Rangers spending the money and Graeme doing the influx of people, you know, Graeme Souness. You know, I knew it was going to happen because he told me when we were at the World Cup, when I was sharing the room with him, that was going to happen.
Right.
He was taking over Rangers, and it was incredible. And everything he'd done, everything he said was right. And, you know, and what a player he is, and he still played. But
who was the characters in that Centenary Year? Was there a few?
Roddy, Mark McGee was funny. Granty, you know, it was good. It was just all the boys. Big Roy. Big Roy's never had a drink in his life, and he's one of the funniest guys you've ever met. You know, when you go out on a night out, you would swear he was pissed. Because he's just that kind of guy.
Is he?
Yeah,
You've never seen like that? No, you never think that, when you see him play?
I never knew he didn't drink until I signed with him. I always thought he was pissed every time I met him. So it was that funny. It was hilarious. You know, he's a good guy. You know, when I go out, I don't get the jokes everyone else, and if I'm not drinking, you know, and people are pissed all around about you, and they're all laughing, you go, well, I don't find that funny. And Roy's different, you know, he just
goes with it.
He just goes with it. Never doesn't drink, but he just goes with it. You know?
Would that be the best season of your career?
Probably. I had 2 great seasons. I had 2 really good seasons. You know, down at West Ham, I mean, it's hard to believe we went to the last game of the season to win the league. Wow. You know, that's never going to happen again at West Ham. Yeah. I hope it does, because I love the club, but that's never going to happen again. You know, different pressure at Celtic because you're expected to win at Celtic, and even though they were penny pinching back in the day, that season was frightening because we were expected. And for the fans, being fans, you knew what it meant to the fans. That was the biggest thing. I knew what it meant. I mean, because I was a fan. I was a fan before I played. So it was Tommy Burns used to say that to me. He said, "You're different from anything else," because, I mean, they were all fans, but they'll come through the ranks and through the youth academy and all that. I never done that. I was in the terrace until I was 18. So I was shouting at them, telling them how crap they were and all that. No.
That Scottish Cup final 1988, Margaret Thatcher was there that day. Did you get a wee word with her?
I did, yes. I did. We had to speak to her under the stand because they wouldn't let her out on the pitch. So we met her under the stands, and Big Roy's going, Mac, don't say nothing. I'm going, right, okay. Going, right, okay. And then we met her, and I've just come up from England. And Roy's introducing everyone. I shook her hand and I says, "Thanks, Mum." She went, "Thanks for what?" I said, "Bringing the tax down 20%. So I was on 60% in England. And then I come up here, I was on 40, so I thanked her very much. She was like, she went, "Oh, no problem." And then when I scored the 2 goals and when I went up to get the trophy, she went, "Thanks very much." I was like...
Did you get a wee kiss?
No, a wee bland. It was only bland. I never went, never made an effort, no.
Talk us through that again, the dramatic.
That day.
Talk us through that, the dramatic final.
But it was a lot of games that day, a lot of games that year. We won the last couple of minutes. We were just that kind of team, and we didn't know. I mean, the semi-final was a classic example. I was having an absolute shocker in the semi-final, and Roy took Andy Walker, the gaffer took Andy Walker off, and Mark came on and he's saying, "Keep going." And I'm saying, "Keep going." And Mark was going out right, and I says, "You come in the middle." And he says, No, the gaffer wants you in the middle. I says, "Then guess I'm having a nightmare." I says, "You come in." And when I went out to the wing, I launched the ball, and Henry dropped it. Henry Smith, the goalkeeper for Hearts, it was great, you know. Blamed the sun, but it wasn't. I knew he was suspect with these kind of things. So, and he dropped the ball, and that got his equaliser, and then we scored the winner, and it was great. I made up for it in the final because I had an absolute shocker at hand in the semi-final, and I made up for it in the final. So that was I really focused on that game, it was great for my first final, so it was good. And my first real game against Rangers, that was the biggest thing. I've never focused so much in one game after getting sent off at Ibrox. Focused on the 2nd of January against Rangers at Celtic Park, and never focused so much in one game. And we beat them 2-0, and I scored the 2 of them. So it was great to hear the fans singing. That was when anyone who is a Celtic supporter will know what I'm talking about. It's when they all started singing "Happy Birthday." It was like 2nd of January. It was magnificent, and the hairs were back of my neck, and it was just great. It was just the whole stadium was singing. It was good.
And then Lou Macari comes in as manager.
Worst decision ever. I had him at West Ham.
Right.
We got him sacked at West Ham.
Deliberately?
He was hopeless.
Was he?
He was never there.
Right.
Never there. He was hopeless. He just wanted... His idea of training was you get the ball at the byline, kick it as high as you can, and you've got one bounce, you've got to catch it before the halfway line. That's just, and if you get beat, not to do with him, it was you weren't fit, you weren't fit enough. So he gave you running, you know.
You were used to passing the ball.
He said in a podcast down in England that he kept on at me about fitness and all that kind of stuff, and he says, and I told him he wasn't fit enough, and he said, and then what happened, we had to wheel him into hospital at Stoke, and I thought, you arrogant little... It was the first game of the season. It was just after pre-season. Nobody's no fit. No. You know, it's just... It's just... No, it was just a bad tackle. It was one of his pals, Chris Kamara, done. But it was a late tackle, but it wasn't meant. It was... I'm not blaming Chris. I think it was he wanted to put me at that game, which I do that to people as well, but no out the game, if you know what I mean. But he put me up for... They took me to Stoke, and the guy in Stoke, he says, you won't be able to walk properly, never mind play football again. I thought, who the F for you? And I was raging, I was in so much... To be honest, I wasn't in that much pain, because when it's that bad, you don't feel it. The pain was like a burning sensation, so I phoned the physio, and the bus came to pick me up, and Lou wasn't there. So all this crap, he was talking to me, he wasn't even on the bus. I went back to London, the guy came in at 1 in the morning and says, I'll sort that. I said, I'll sort it. And I says, the guy at Stoke says, I won't be able to walk right. And he says, it's accident emergency. He said, I don't understand why they sent you there.
Should have been at a specialist straight away.
Straight away. So that was Macari. For you. So he's horrible. And then I got to okay to start training on Christmas Eve, and he took me on Christmas Day and gave me a 4-mile road run. But blew my ankle up again, so I got told to do light training, and he took me on a 4-mile run. Wow. He's a horrible little person.
So when you heard he was getting the Celtic job, did you?
Well, that was me. I knew it was on my way out, you know. And he stopped me going to Man City. Man City come in, and they wanted to give me $5,000 a week. Deal was done, and Macari put a plug in it. He says, they pulled out it. And my agents phoned Brian Horton, who was the manager at Man City, and he says, no, it's not to us. He says, Macari put a plug. And took so much Swindon. Which Davy Hay, it was great to play for Davy Hay, but it was a strange one. A lot less money. It was only on loan anyway, but...
So as soon as he came in, did he say, I want you away?
Aye, it was obvious.
Right.
It was obvious. We got him hypnotised. We hypnotised him down at West Ham. And we got hypnotised to put him out. And we all went to a party. He didn't like it. He wasn't too happy when he woke up and there's nobody there.
Oh, brilliant. Did Souness try to sign you for Rangers?
Yes, he did. He asked me when I was in the going to World Cup. And he hadn't bought the Rangers at the time, but he said, would you? Would I? Nah, no. And he was telling me he had no money and all that. I'm saying, give me £1 million. But being a Glasgow boy, it's not about... I don't dislike Rangers because of the religion, and it's just because I'm a Celtic supporter. And being a Glasgow boy, I know what it would mean to my... Sorry.
That's all right, mate.
I know what it would mean to my family. Tosh McKinley. Tell you what, he gets into everything, doesn't he? Tosh. You never leave me alone. No, it was knowing what it meant to my family. I couldn't go to Rangers because, you know, just... Not because of any other reason than... I don't like them. You know, I like them, and I liked all the players. I mean, Coyson, that's my pals. I mean, we kept living daylights out of each other, but I was just a Celtic supporter, and I couldn't do that to my family and I knew what it meant, you know, and it would have been a lot easier for me to go to Rangers than anyone else because I wasn't at Celtic at the time, I was at West Ham. But I still knew that they knew that I was a Celtic supporter, and Graeme said it had to be myself, Charlie Nicholas or Mo Johnston, because he wanted to break that divide down. Right. And we were all high-profile Roman Catholics. So.
And was he a good guy, Souness?
Souness brilliant, great. He was great to me. Actually, when I'd come back to the old board, when the old court case, I was getting Jimmy Farrell as my representative, and they wouldn't give me a barrister. They weren't paying for a barrister. And Souness phoned me up and says, you know, he was laughing. He says, Celtic not getting you a barrister. I says, no. He says, I'll get one. Oh, well, don't start. He says, no, it's not for Rangers, I'll get you one. And I says, no, but you've just gave me the ammunition that I need. And I went and said to Billy, I says, Rangers have just offered to buy me a barrister. I was like, what? I said no, but I says, if you don't get me a barrister, I'm going to go to the Sun and the newspapers will get me one, because I'm not going to court with the three of them have got barristers and I've no. And I get the best of the lot. But we're standing the Friday waiting, I got them all fishing the Friday. And the Rangers boys all fish, good Catholic steaks, and none of them knew anything about it, you know, and Bob and Murder was laughing, and Graeme was going, what are you doing? I says, Catholic steaks, and I'm big fish, and Rob was going, but it's a fish. He didn't understand it. So that shows you how much they knew. But we went out, and Jimmy Farrell, who's the, God rest him, I think he's gone now, but he said, don't worry, Patrick, we'll win this. Didn't even know my name.
Really,
He'd lost it. We used to call him Poor Rock, so we used to call him Mr. McGoo, because he was great. He used to get lost at airports and all that. You know, he was just a lovely old guy, you know, but it was magnificent. Him representing me, I thought, nah, it's not going to happen. So.
Well, how was it sad to leave Celtic then?
I was Jim White actually, once in his life, he done well for me, because he caught me at Glasgow Airport when I was leaving, after my last game at Celtic. And I was just sitting in a corner in tears. And the camera crew never used it, so...
Oh, did he not?
No, I didn't use it, no.
Jim White here?
Aye, Jim White, Sky Sports News. Aye.
So you were crying in the airport?
I was in tears, I didn't want to leave. I didn't want... I had the chance to go to Arsenal, but I was so disillusioned, honestly, with football, with what happened at Celtic, that I'm back to West Ham, because I didn't have to prove nothing at West Ham. You know, and I loved them, man, I'm loyal that way. But Arsenal were going to win the league, West Ham were getting relegated, it didn't make sense.
Right.
But it did to me, because
you wanted to go somewhere.
I didn't think McAvennie was going to get a job. That would have been a deal breaker. That was.
Do you still go down to the games at that?
Yeah, I've not been down in the stadium. I've got a ticket for life. I've got a ticket for life. You know, it's great. I've got a ticket there. I've got a letter. Anytime I want tickets, any extra tickets, just phone up. I've got a ticket for life. Don't have to phone.
It's the same deal at Stringfellas as well.
Same deal at Stringfellas. I've got a membership for life there. Yeah. I'm an ambassador for Stringfellas. Yeah, I don't want a job at Celtic. Bollocks to that. You give me an ambassador job at Stringfellas.
Did you never fancy doing the management or the coaching there?
Nah, years ago I applied for the Arsenal job, and they sent me a letter saying they want Arsene Wenger, not Arsenal about. All a joke, right? I hope you can get away with that.
Of course you can, that's fine. But never fancied it now?
Nah.
How come?
I done my badges years ago in England, just because the SFA said I couldn't do them up here. I done them in England, but it was, I don't know if I've got patience. You know, a motivational speaker. I don't know. The boys keep shouting at me, because I keep shouting at people at football, you know, if they don't do simple things.
So
I went to the Caribbean, you know what I'd love? I went to the Caribbean, and the Minister of Sport came. I was there with my partner, and the Minister of Sport found out, and he came and took me to a game. And I loved it, you know, I absolutely loved it. It was a throwback to when I played the old pitches, and the old pitches were not the best in the world, and the boys just loved football, and they were blood and guts. They were just going through tackles, and I thought, these boys, I could teach these boys. You know, they would, because they're wanting to learn. You know, over here, some of the boys now have got so much money that they don't. I was talking to, I'm not going to name a club, but I was talking to a coach, and they said, they're good at what they do, but ask them to keep the ball up and they can't do it. It's touch and
basics,
Yeah, just things that we took for granted, you know, and I keep telling people, and I know Paul Hartley does it, with the kids that he done it with Dundee, get a ball and go and get a wall, kick the ball off the wall. It's the best, people don't realise, that's the best training facility that you can get, just a wall, and get yourself a ball. You don't need nobody to coach you, just go and keep kicking it off the wall, and it teaches you how to kick with both feet, you know, and it's just, people nowadays are getting 200 grand a week and they can't kick with their left feet if they're right-footed, and I'm thinking, what? You know, they go down, they check back to pass it back away for somebody else to cross it, and I'm thinking, and the centre forward must be getting off his head, because you're making runs as a forward. Getting ahead, you want the ball in first time, and it's a shame.
Just a wee bit on Scotland, Frank.
Yes.
Talk us through the experience of going to a World Cup.
It was great. I get called into the squad after Jock Stein died, God rest him, and Fergie put me in, top goal scorer in England. and I scored at Hampden, you know. And to play with my idol was Kenny Dalglish. When Kenny left Celtic in '77, I thought my world had ended. That's how bad I, you know.
Took it.
Oh, I was inconsolable. So that was sad. And then I was playing up front with him, you know. It was,
how good was he? Brilliant.
Oh, brilliant. Incredible. They say you shouldn't meet your heroes, but I'm pals with him now, so he's...
He just got the stand named after him and that as well at Liverpool, didn't he?
Quite right. No before time. I mean, Kevin Keegan was superb at Liverpool, but there's only one person could have done that, was Kenny. And he's so well respected and so liked. Apparently, Tony Gill went to Blackburn to play for him. And he kept phoning me up saying, don't know what he's saying. Couldn't understand. I was like, don't worry about it. Apparently the boy Flowers, that was the goalkeeper, he says Kenny was doing a team talk. And he turned around to Flowers, he says, who's my man? He says, I didn't understand the word. He says, nobody does. He says, don't worry about it. When he goes out, we look at the chart underneath, it tells you who you're marking. He says, nobody can understand it. Brilliant. Brilliant.
The standard of that Scotland team, though, was it excellent?
Yeah, superb. Well, I think so. I was fortunate, you know, so many great players. Kenny, Souness in behind us, Big Roy, the wonderful Davy Cooper, God rest him. What a player he was.
Was he?
Oh, he was like a magician. That left foot of his was... it was incredible.
5 caps, Scotland?
Yes.
Does that annoy you for the player that you were?
Nah, not really. Do you know what? I'm very fortunate that I got a cap. When you consider the players I was up against Kenny, Graham Sharp, David Speedy, Charlie Nicholas, who else was there? There was loads of... Coisy was coming through, right. Mo. I mean,
top players.
Top players. So for me to get, sorry, he's getting a pest.
That's all right, mate.
For me to get 5 was, you know, because I'd have got more if it was a decent manager. I know I'd have got more, but the dictator, the school teacher came in, Andy Roxburgh, so that was me.
What were you like? People were.
I wasn't very good. I wasn't very good at school, so you know.
Is that what he was like?
Okay, he picked me for a game. And I ran out, and I'm not very good in the mornings. And I ran out and he said, Micah, pull your socks up. And I said, right, sorry, Gaffer. And he went, come here, pull your socks up. I went, what? I said, pull your socks up. I had to pull my socks up. And I had to put the socks on the right way so that I could show the Umbro sign. And I thought, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Anyone that's more concerned about showing the Umbro sign is, or showing the sponsor sign, is terrible. That's what he's interested in. And I think it was me and Richard Goff. It was his last game as well. So was there a bus stop with him? He was hopeless. He used to do keep you ups, keep the bottom on it. You're like, what? And he wee sticks. He used to stick his wee cocktail sticks, and we're going to Saudi Arabia. And he put them in the back of the seats. And nowadays you couldn't. SFA wouldn't give you first class and on, so you had to. They bought a row of seats and then a row of seats empty, so you could put the seats down, so you could stretch out. Just miserable, typical. Anyway, you put these wee cocktail sticks with a wee bit of paper on them, 1 div and 2 div, and you put them on the back of these seats, and you're going, what's that for? Basically, if you play cards, and if you lost, you're doing a division. And I'm going, you're having a laugh, aren't you? And I can't stop laughing, and he's going, what are you laughing at? I'm going, I'm just thinking about you and your wife sitting up all night with these wee bits of paper, making sure they're ironed properly. So that was it. That was the end, aye. So that was my career, finished in Scotland.
And now, still love playing 5-a-sides?
Love it, absolutely love it.
Do you miss playing proper?
Of course I do, yeah, I miss it. Didn't realise how much, I was at a game, Celtic Rangers charity game at the weekend, and I couldn't play because my knee's knackered. But I'm on the touchlines, I'm going, God, I was kicking every ball, you know. I just love it. I love going and keep myself fit, which I've not done for a while. But yeah, I love it. I just go and... Who would think, what today's stars would go and play and pay £3 to go and play football?
You wouldn't see
just wouldn't see it. Messi, maybe. Messi was a bit... Can you imagine Ronaldo not doing it? Even if...
He'd have your carty suit on.
Oh, aye.
And he's one of them.
Aye, training. She's like a doll now, isn't he? He's just so perfect. You're like, oh, my God. And see, I seen him last night. The night before, the header he had come off the post and Benzema missed that. what a pelt as he was giving them. And he's shouting to the crowd and all that as if...
Playing the crowd,
You know, and I'm going, you ignorant. You know, the boys missed a chance. He put it by benches, you know. And he's shouting as if he's never misses any chances, you know.
What about yourselves at TV work? I could see you on maybe I'm a Celebrity or Big Brother or something there.
I would love to do Jungle.
Would you?
Aye.
There you go, there's a wee
a lot of people said to me, you know, it'd be good fun because they've not had a jock on for a while.
No.
So I think I should be in there, yeah. Last jock they had on, nobody knew him.
Who was it?
I don't know, that's what I mean. I don't know. Living in the jungle, never come out, nobody missed him.
Oh, mate, I'm sure hundreds of people would watch you on that.
Wouldn't be snakes you need to worry about.
Frank, thanks very much, mate. Pleasure.
Absolute pleasure,
Cheers,
thank
mate.
you.
Thank you.